We will be going to discuss on how to install Android Studio. Before starting to install Android Studio, you need to install Java first. I have already done a video on that and I will provide the link in the description. Go and watch it and install Java before proceeding with this video. After you're done installing Java, you can start installing Android Studio. Beforehand installing Android Studio, you need to download it first. Let type Android Studio. Inside you go to install Android Studio, download now. And in here download the latest version, download Android Studio Giraffe, which is the latest version at the current time. After you download it, I have already downloaded the file, so I'm not going to repeat the process. After you download it, you will have a file like this. Let me show. You have to go through here and download this. Okay, and then I have to install the file. Just double click it. It appears. Yeah, now click next. Click next. Make sure you turn off virtualization. Turn on the virtualization from the BIOS. You cannot do it inside the Windows in the older versions. I think in the newer versions of bio systems you can change the settings from the Windows, but usually you should go to the BIOS option when the PC boots up and turn on the virtualization. I'll do a video about it too in the next session. And you have to make sure you have turned off the Hyper-V. Let me show you. Unless there will be issues, you have to turn off the Hyper-V, which is default is turned off. I mean, for some reason it's not turned off. Make sure to turn off it. And I think you need to turn on. For now, I think it won't be an issue, but if it doesn't work, we may have to turn on this. I am not sure. Let's proceed first. I think we should locate this file in my disk D for my personal reasons. I'm going to name this file as apps applications. Um, applications. I'm going to save it there. What it happened? Applications. Okay. Next. You can install in different location, but I have chosen to install in my application folder. Install. It will take a while. I'm going to skip this part of the video. It seems the installation is completed. I have skipped this part of the video. Now let's continue. Let's start the Android Studio. Now I'm not going to import any settings from previous config because I don't really have any previous config setting. Lay out the default options and let's open the Android Studio. Extend it. Okay. What is this? Suppose you can custom. Let's say it was standard. I'm going to use the dark mode. All these files will be downloaded and installed. Okay, so accept them. Accept this as well. Click it, accept it, and then press finish. Now it will take a while until completion. I'm going to skip this part and we'll come around after the installation is finished. After installation, it will ask you to verify yes or no. You should provide yes for those dialog boxes. After a while, I think everything is on point. Let's finish this and let's start a new project. Let's open a project, reviews activity, saves and activity. Go to it. I'm going to create this my test my test app. I'm going to program is in Java. I'm not going to do anything here. Finish. I'm going to download some stuff. What are those? Packages to install some of the things. Wait a while until it's installed. I'm not going to skip this part. You can watch this. If you encounter some issues with installation of the Android Studio, that might be a reason due to your CPU. Sometimes for AMD CPUs, there might cause problems with the virtual device. But if it is Intel's, there is less likely for issues, but you must turn on the virtualization from the BIOS. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to turn on the BIOS, since we cannot record the BIOS from here. Because I had to use a separate camera, it's not possible to do it right now. So when it's possible, I'm going to do it. Shit, I'm going to skip this part. It's going to take a while. Now, say it's done. Let's finish and open the package. Now it's opened. Allow the access. Now it's going to index some of the files. Do not interrupt it, otherwise it will generate some mad errors. So it will only take a while. I think it's already done. Yeah, it's downloading the Gradle, which will take a little bit of more time. Just wait a bit. It's actually a small file. Once the Gradle is done, I think you can start developing. Make sure you have to use the same project folder in Gradle, otherwise you have the Gradle will download repeatedly and it will be quite annoying. It will take a little bit more time. Do not try to edit any of the code files during this Gradle build unless there will be some issues. I have faced some of the issues when I change some of the codings during the Gradle build. So wait until everything is proceeds. Let me skip the part of the video. It's done. It took quite a while. I think a small about few minutes. And now I think it's done. Let's see the Activity.xml file. I mean, if you are familiar with Android Studio, or if you have taken any tutorials, you know what I'm talking about. You see, there's a display for Hello World. I'm not going to change any code. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm going to put some more codes. Let's say I'm going to put a button here for the video's sake. Let's put a button. Match parent. Let's provide text. Let's say string for the name. Let's say btn1 name. Let's provide resource here. Let's say this name as click me. No, let's say it's hello world. Hello world. Yeah, it's okay. Let's see whether it's in the design. Oh shit. It looks quite weird. I think oh sorry, we need to provide the wrap content. So now it's going to look much nicer. Yeah. Let's put it under this text view. For that, this constraint layout. Let's have an ID here. Provide the ID. Let's say hello ID. Hello text for the ID. And for here, let's put top to top of. Let's say for the ID, let's say hello text. So this, okay, yeah. I think it's not top to top of, it's top to bottom of, I think. No, top to top of. Let's have a margin now. Margin top, let's have about 10 dp. What about 100? Yeah, it's worse now. let's say have 30 dB. I think it's enough. Yeah. Now let's make sure the bar is centered. For that, start of parent and end to end of parent. Yeah, it's done. That's all actually required. Now let's install a device. Already there is a device installed here. Where is this flipping device manager? Okay. Now let's flip this device. Let's try to turn on the device. You can see device manager. Let's first turn on the device. For this play button, let's see whether this emulated device is working. I mean, you can use your physical device as well, but it's nice to use the virtual device because you don't have to plug in your mobile phone and install all these garbage applications all the time. You can simply install in a virtual device and delete them and wipe the data of the virtual device whenever you desire. And it's stay quite a while actually. Let's create a separate window. See whether it's open or not. Yeah, the app is booting. I mean, I have already on the Pixel 3 at this moment. Let's see until it's boot out. It's take quite a while. I'm not going to pause the video because I think if I pause the video, my PC won't do very well in this case. Should wait a bit. I mean, if your device comes at this moment, which means that your virtualization system is working quite smooth, there is no issues or errors, so everything is running smooth. I mean, if it's first boot at this point, there might be an issue. Please comment down below if you encounter any errors. I'll try to provide videos for those as well in future. It's booting up, take quite a while. I mean, if you are bored, you can skip to that part. Skip to a few seconds. I think it's boot up very quickly. Actually, it actually takes more time than actual Pixel to boot up. It's not very my PC is not actually is too powerful. I mean, I don't have CS Task Manager. Oh shit. It's a 5 Gen CPU. I think it's not very good in the moment. This 2023. It's about 10 or more years old CPU. I'm not sure how old is this CPU. It takes quite a while. So, I mean, if that's the case. Yeah. Another thing I was almost forgot to mention. When the virtualization is enabled from the BIOS, it will appear in here. Unless if you haven't turned on the BIOS in the turn on the virtualization in the BIOS, it will say it's disabled or something else. But if it is enabled from the BIOS, it will be enabled. Okay, it's another tip before start installation of Android Studio. Make sure to enable that unless you have problem with installation of Excel. Some Intel software is going to be used for the virtualization. And now click the play icon to install the application. And it will install it to your virtual device. The turned on virtual device is selected here. It says Data Binary. Don't do anything unnecessary at this moment because if you do anything wrong at this moment, you might encounter any errors, which is sometimes quite nasty to fix. Let it boot up. I mean, the most of my video is about loading Android Studio and the virtual receiver and the loading of the application, but it's so frustrating to pause the video and skip to the part. Let's wait and chat a bit about this. Don't try to do anything during this installation of the device unless you have a very powerful. No, even when you have a powerful device, the software is quite buggy sometimes. So it's better to use wait until your application is actually starts. Once it starts the first time, I think it works quite well. Okay, there's an issue. System UI is not, I think it's not related to this app, it is something else. Okay, let's wait until this appears. Okay, something is wrong. Okay, something is going. Gradle is finished. I think the application is launching at the moment. Okay, still loading to launch on the devices. Stay quite hefty time. Could I use my own device at this moment now? Something is wrong. I think let's wait until the installation process finishes. There's an issue. Let's see what will happen. Installation successful. Ah, yes, the app is open. Let's see whether the yes, the UI loads. This part will not do anything because I haven't coded in the Java file or mapped anything for it. But the UI is there. The virtual assistants work. So you can start doing your own projects at this moment. Okay, if you have any questions, please make sure to comment down below, and thank you for watching. Gosh.